Big up, guys. Welcome to the stream. Preview for obviously the quarter final, Man City versus the Bees. Apologies for the lateness. Yeah, again, we'll really apologise. This was supposed to be at 2:30. Other things happened, I'm afraid. Stopped me coming on. So then I put it to 3:15, and now I'm actually on about, 3:40 or something. Gone half 3. But yeah, I'll see this preview for the match tomorrow. Big game for us. It really is. Quarter-final, Carabao Cup. And just read these comments. Be up to you, Warren, buddy. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thanks for coming on the stream yesterday, the cricket one. Many thanks, my friend. Thank you for that. That was brilliant. It was a great stream. Anyone hasn't seen it, that was the Buzz. I've done the Buzz cricket special yesterday. Pardon me. And so, so I've done that, and obviously I had Warren and Hano on. We were debating the issue with England cricket, obviously at the moment, and the Ashes and everything. So please check that out, guys, if you haven't seen it. Live on playback. Well, obviously catch it on playback. If you didn't see it live, that'd be great. And, just watch it. It's brilliant. I mean, debating a hell of a lot about it and the state of the English game and everything with the cricket. So, anyway, Warren's saying here, you are going to sting them. Well, I wish, I hope. Fingers crossed, but I'm not totally confident. I'm really not, because this is going to be a really tough game. I don't think we're on the best of form at the moment either, which doesn't help. Be up to you, Harry. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good, Steve, bro. Yeah, cool, mate. Cool. All good. Rich as well. Big up Mr. B in the chat. Yeah, be up to you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Be up to you, bro. And basically, it's a tough one. It's a real tough one, this. And but also regarding what Warren was saying, he's obviously done a stream about the World Cup debacle draw, and what a fucking total shit show it was. And well, it pretty much was. It was sort of almost like a concert thing. And, I think it was really totally out of order, totally disgraceful. How it's turned into it's Americanized and turned into like a major show. It's almost like, the Super Bowl in a way. It's sort of, it's a big fucking thing, and it's not right. It should just be the draw, and that's it. The draw, getting numbers out, getting the teams out of the pots, and that is it. And I agree with that totally, but you should see his stream about it. Absolutely 100% spot on. Incredible. And you got that bald fraud, Infantino. Absolutely disgraceful, absolutely shameful and disgraceful, shambolic, which is FIFA are. They really are. They're money-grabbing arseholes, and that Infantino is one of them. And what they're doing with that World Cup is disgraceful. And, extortionate charges for these tickets, World Cup tickets as well. And what they're going to do with it, turn them into there's going to be 3-minute drinks breaks. Yeah, okay. They're supposed to be, it's down to the player welfare because of the heat. But what they're going to use it as an excuse for, doing breaks, commercials and so forth. Warren goes into it brilliantly on his stream, so check that out, please. It's brilliant. At Warren's Team Talk, go and check that out. Amazing. And I'm actually thinking of doing a Buzz stream about it, which I'm hoping to do with Warren. That'd be great. if we could do that and really go in depth into that shameful stuff, disgraceful. Like to Rio Ferdinand, absolute sellout, man of the people, my arse. He's a fucking arsehole. Called him out, and that board fraud, Infantino, they should be put away. As far as I'm concerned, they're disgraceful, fraudulent. Yeah, no worries, Warren. Yeah, cool. And if you want, I'm going to put a link in a minute, actually, Warren, if you want to hop on, because I wanted to get a City fan on, obviously, to chat about this, but the one I tried to get on, he's not able to come on. He's working or something, brother. So if you want to come on and chat about this, we can even chat about that World Cup thing as well, if you want to, briefly as well. I'll put the link in a minute. I will definitely be up for doing a buzz on that, Steve. Yeah, I thought you would, and I think it needs to be done. Need to have because they're not a total frauds, and they should be put in jail, as far as I'm concerned. The FIFA. And the thing is, we're going to have the same thing that we had with Qatar. Well, there's issues with that to begin with, wasn't there, about sort of racism issues and gender issue with the females, women coming. It was all a big problem, and a lot of people were saying, "Well, why didn't they boycott it? Why did they go? These people, these shameful, horrible, disgraceful people, ex-footballers, the likes of Gary Neville, Lineker, whoever else it was, and other presenters. Alex Scott was going on about it, wasn't she? The thing is, a lot of them actually went in the end. They went to it and presented it, hosted it in the studios. Total hypocrites, absolute hypocrites. And, we had all that, and it's, it still went ahead. And the fact is, everyone was watching it still. But really, I think this time it should be boycotted. It's absolutely disgraceful. And the charging over, I don't know, is it over 1,000? It's thousands or something for the tickets. It's absolutely disgraceful. And that thing they done the draw for it, was it went over 3 hours or so? Oh, terrible. It's an absolute shame. Yeah, be up to you, Luca. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. Cool. 3-1 City. Well, yeah, could be. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. Please get Haaland injured. Well, I'm not really thinking of getting him injured for you lot or whatever, mate. It's what kind of suits us, really. And we want to get through. We want to beat this lot. I mean, he's ain't got much chance, I don't think, in a way. But and anyway, I'm going to go into in depth on here. I'll put the link in a minute, and I mean anyone else can come on if they want to. Pretty much talking about this, but mate, as I say, may go into that World Cup a little bit as well, slightly. It won't be as in depth as I will do with the buzz, but may do a little bit of chat with that as well. But anyway, let's get into this. And this guy, Keith Andrews, issued a team news update. Looking a little bit, I don't know, dejected there and pissed off, I suppose. He don't look happy, does he? Let's be honest. And maybe he's finding out it's not easy. It's not a walk in the park, this management lark, is it? Unfortunately, he's starting to find that out. You know, he was a set-piece coach. Maybe he should have stuck to that. I don't know the way this is going. You know, if we keep dropping like this, I would like him out. I mean, I kept saying, oh, you got to cut him some slack, but I don't know about that because I just think we should be doing better than we are, than where we are. We're definitely a top. I think we're a top 10 team, if that. You know, at least mid-table as well. And I just don't. I don't know. It's just we were going so well, and then we come straight back down again. It's just sort of, I don't know what it is, and this guy is something to do with it. But well, it is him, and it's kind of the players as well. You know, I see him really dejected. I showed you that. I think it was yesterday when I done the stream. I showed you the photo of them in the dressing room, totally dejected after that game on Sunday, where we only drew with Leeds 1-1. Should be beating them all day long, but yeah, it wasn't good, and the players were actually gutted. Pardon me, you know, looked totally down. And so they should be, to be honest. So they should be. Because it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, yeah, we played better than we did against Spurs, but, you know, 1-1 against the team below us and come up from the Championship. Well, as decent as they are, they're not a bad team, Leeds. Let's be honest. They did draw with Liverpool recently and beat Chelsea. So they're really not that bad, are they? I suppose. But anyway, let's get back to this, talking about this game. Big game tomorrow, quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. So Andrews issues team news update ahead of Man City clash. Brentford head coach Keith Andrews has provided an update on the fitness and availability of his squad ahead of Wednesday night's Carabao Cup quarter-final against Man City at the Etihad. Etihad, I'll say. Sorry. No, you can call it Etihad because it can be at times, let's be honest. Empty. But anyway, at 7:30, obviously, tomorrow live on Sky Sports, Frank Onyeka and Dango Ouattara have joined up with the Nigeria and Burkina Faso squad, so they're not available, respectively, ahead of the West Africa Cup of Nations. While the game comes too soon for Reece Nelson, so he's not available either. I know we'll have Kevin Schade back, so at least he will come back into it, I would have thought. And actually now, why not play Ramel Donovan? Because he hasn't got a game yet. Well, he may have played a little bit in the Cup, I think, but it's about time for him, I think, Ramel Donovan, to get a game. So I think he's got to come in. Andrews, I've no doubt that he'll be back pretty soon and will play a big part for us. The Bees take on Pep Guardiola's Citizens in the second of three games inside 6 days. With a Premier League clash against Wolves at Molineux coming up on Saturday afternoon. Which are we prioritising, would you say? I think for me, actually, the league, the Premier, because we're in a precarious position at the moment, and I feel we should concentrate on that. This is secondary. If we somehow get through against Man City, fair enough. It's fine. I'll take that in the semi-final. Yeah, we have a chance to get to a final and win a trophy. But at the end of the day, I'll give all that up for Premier safety, staying in the Premier. And Warren there again, in my opinion, he shouldn't have been appointed. He should have gone and managed at a lower level to get some experience. It's Arteta level arrogance that's happened. You're probably right there. You're right there, Warren. But then saying that, he stayed at Arsenal, and look where he's taken you to, second again. Well, no, first actually now. On the brink of getting the well, he could still cock it up again, can't he? Let's be honest. You could win the Premier this season, but with Arteta there, you never know. You never know. He could easily bottle that again, choke it. But yeah, so the fact is you kept him there and he's taken you up to being first and second pretty much, or a couple of times eighth, I think it was, wasn't it? And fourth or fifth or something. But at least he got you up there. But I'm wondering if Keith Andrews would do the same. I'm not so sure with us. We're no Arsenal, that's for sure. Another comment here, the Arteta bottle is on. Yeah. So we're certainly no Arsenal, but in any stretch of the imagination. And but I just feel Keith Andrews, as you say, it's too early for him and should have gone to a lower team, a lower league team. Really, let's be honest, he should have done. But we've got him. And, it's this promotion from within business that we feel always seems to work. It generally always works. It worked with Frank and all that. So it has worked. But I'm still not sure about this guy. I really ain't. And, I could be totally wrong. He could get us all the way to the Carabao Cup final and a chance of winning that, and he could just keep us up. But it's just kind of, at the moment, it's real touch and go. It's 50-50. And I don't like those odds. I mean, I'm glad that we're only going to miss a couple of players. We're only missing Ouattara and Onyeka. Onyeka hardly plays anyway. I think Ouattara is our main miss there, our main issue. But with January coming up, we can buy. There's possibilities. We are looking at players. So, if this is totally true, and I've heard rumours that we may be trying to get Jared Bowen. If that's totally true, it's probably rumours, it's probably false, it's probably not actually going to happen. But if it is true, Jared Bowen would be ideal. We'll take him all day long. He's quality. I think he's superb. And he deserves to be a better team than West Ham. They're still struggling, don't forget. So I'm not saying we are totally better, but I think we're in a better position than West Ham. But, yeah, if that is true, I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. But we will see. Anyway, I'm going to put the link in, guys. But I will go through another article. I will finish this off and go through another article before I get anyone on. So don't come in just yet. But here is that's if anyone wants to, that is, come on. There you go. There's the link. As I say, don't come on straight away because I just want to get through one or two more articles first. But anyway, getting back to this. Dango and Frank have gone to AFCON, so we'll miss them both, Andrew's confirmed. Reece won't make this one. We pushed him as much as we can. He's not too far off, but tomorrow comes a bit too soon, unfortunately. There definitely hasn't been a setback. It was just a case of whether we felt it was right to play Nelson against Leeds United. We looked at his training loads and where he was at. We felt it would have been a bit of a risk. We want to get him back and keep him back. He's working hard really behind the scenes, so he shouldn't be in too much longer. Andrews added he just needs to find that rhythm in his game, that consistency of game time and training time, because the talent is obviously there in abundance. Well, things with Reece Nelson, you knew he had that at Arsenal. He was always had fitness issues there, injury issues. So it's been no surprise that it's happened here as well. It's getting him fit and staying fit. I've no doubt that he'll be back pretty soon and will play a big part for us. The West Londoners made 5 changes to their last midweek game, a 2-0 loss against Premier League leaders Arsenal at Emirates Stadium. Asked whether Andrews will utilise the squad on Wednesday night, Andrews continued, some players will play certain minutes to manage that a little bit. We're taking the game as seriously as we should for a quarter-final of a cup competition, which is pretty special for us as a club and especially for me. I'll pick the team that I think is right to absolutely compete to get the result that we want to get through to the semi-final. Good, right. Well, let's get to the preview then, and go into this. Right. Match preview, Man City versus Brentford, analysis, team news, match officials and more. Here's everything you need to know ahead of Brentford's Carabao Cup quarter-final against Man City at Etihad Stadium on Wednesday, which will be broadcast live on Sky Sports, 7:30pm kickoff. Tomorrow, of course. Brentford travel to Etihad Stadium to face 8-time winners Man City in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup on Wednesday evening, live on Sky Sports. The Bees have defeated Bournemouth, Aston Villa and Grimsby Town in this year's competition, while Pep Guardiola's side have progressed from away ties against Huddersfield Town and Swansea City. They've had it fairly easy. Then again, you could say maybe us, but you could say you would have thought Bournemouth Villa were fairly tough, but I don't know. We got through them fairly easily in a way, and Grimsby we totally annihilated, of course. I even thought they could be tough the way they knocked United out, Grimsby, but it proved to be easy for us. We annihilated them, thrashed them 5-0. And yes, Villa we got through on a penalty shootout, of course. But I think Bournemouth we beat fairly easily. I think it was 2-0. So, pre-match analysis, Steven Gile, playmaker stats, the intriguing number 9 battle at the Etihad. Brentford travel to Etihad Stadium to take on Pep Guardiola's Man City in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. And it's impossible to ignore the heavyweight duel between the Premier League's leading marksmen. In an era of sky-high squad numbers, Wednesday's mouth-watering tie pits 2 old-fashioned number 9s against one another. C hitman Erling Haaland and B striker Igor Thiago are the only players to reach double figures in the Premier League this term. And the midweek meeting between the record-breaking Norwegian and the free-scoring Brazilian promises to be epic, should they both feature. Haaland's double in Sunday's 3-0 win at Crystal Palace took him to 22 goals in 23 club appearances this season, and offered a sliver of revenge for a City side still smarting from their FA Cup final defeat to the Eagles in May. A thumping textbook header and an ice-cold penalty at Selhurst Park lifted Haaland to 17 league goals. And at this stage of the campaign, it's almost impossible to find an attacking metric he doesn't dominate. He may average shy of 12 passes a game and take fewer touches per 90, 22.6 than any player in the City squad. But Haaland is on current form the best on the planet at putting the ball in the back of the net, which is so important, as we know. Surrounded by mercurial talents like Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku and Rayan Cherki, Haaland is thriving. Still only 25, he leads the Premier League for shots, 57, and shots on target, 31. While generating more XG per 90, 0.95, than any other player in the division. The former Mulder, RB Salzburg and Borussia Dortmund man has converted a scarily efficient 28.81% of his attempts. But there's one Premier League forward who had an even sharper eye for goal this term, who has had an even sharper eye for goal this term. That man is November's Premier League Player of the Month, Igor Thiago, 31.83%. Injuries limited Thiago to just 2 shots in the top flight last season, but the imposing 24-year-old has bounced back with a vengeance. The Brazilian got the ball rolling with a confident penalty away at Nottingham Forest on the opening day of the campaign, although we lost, of course. And the goals have flowed ever since. 12 strikes from 17 appearances in 25-26. A thunderous finisher off either foot, Thiago has fronted a rough and ready Brentford attacking trio that also features Dango Ouattara and Kevin Schade. Thiago has also shown the temperament and technique to convert from the spot for a Brentford team that leads the Premier League for penalties won, 7 this season. The former Club Brugge and Ludogorets striker has found the net from 12 yards from 5 of those this term. His miss against Brighton, the only blot on his copybook. With the leading men cast, the stage is set for a pulsating cup tie. Beyond the match-up between 2 of Europe's most ruthless finishers, there are subplots galore to analyse, and the pros and cons of City's converted left fullbacks are especially interesting. Outstanding as a number 10 at academy level, Nico O'Reilly has quickly made a name for himself at left back, while Matheus Nunes has impressed in the other fullback slot, having been converted from a box-to-box number 8. O'Reilly has 2 goals and 4 assists this season, while Nunes laid on Haaland's opener at Palace last weekend as physically superb. The pair possess technical skills far beyond those of a more traditional full-back, with the added bonus that they can invert into midfield areas to overload the opposition. How Keith Andrews looks to outwit Guardiola on his managerial debut at the Etihad provides another absorbing storyline, and all the ingredients are in place for a compelling quarter-final in Manchester. Scout report, Dan Long, Sky Sports, City back to their best. Well, they certainly are, which makes it really hard for us, to be honest. Manchester City climbed up to second with the 1-0 win at Brentford on 5th of October. Erling Haaland's goal after 9 minutes was enough to seal back-to-back league wins for the first time since May. Pep Guardiola's side dominated possession as expected, but the XG race showed there was little in it. Brentford 0.70, 0.85. Man City. In 9 Premier League meetings, the Bees have only lost by more than a 1-goal margin twice. Since then, aside from 2 narrow defeats to Aston Villa and Newcastle, City have looked their fearsome best. With 7 league wins from the last 9, they have narrowed the gap to Arsenal to just 2 points. Now, it seems to be a question of whether the Gunners, who look to be pulling away before dropping points against Sunderland, Chelsea and Villa, can keep their composure under the intense pressure that is sure to follow. Earlier this month, Guardiola took his team to Fulham. The game that panned out will go down in history, as the Whites stormed back and brought it from 5-1 down to 5-4. But a more pertinent milestone was hit that night at Craven Cottage. Haaland scored his 99th Premier League goal in the 3-0 win over Liverpool on 9th of November, but then drew blanks against both Newcastle and Leeds after the international break. By opening the scoring after 17 minutes against Fulham, he finally became only the 35th member of the 100 club. He did it in just 111 games too, obliterating the previous record and setting one that may never be beaten. The Norwegian appears to be back to his deadly best after only 22 Premier League goals last season. He already has 17 and there are 22 games left to play this season. As Tyrone Marshall alluded to in Hot Off the Press, Omar Mamouche will likely lead the line in Wednesday's Carabao Cup quarter-final. His severe lack of game time and just 4 starts in all competitions has come as a direct result of his teammates' incredible return. He only has 1 goal this term, so he'll be hungry to seize his chance. And talking of chances, City will want to seize theirs against Brentford when Brentford come to town. Between 2013-14 and 2021, they won the League Cup in 6 seasons out of 8. But in the 4 campaigns that followed, there has been a significant drop-off. They have only progressed past round 4 once. The fact they are sauntering in both the Premier League and Champions League means there will be bigger prizes on offer. But on the back of a season where they did not win any major silverware, Guardiola will not want to miss the chance to try and win the first trophy up for grabs in 25-26. Well, we all know about Pep Guardiola in the dugout, so no need to go into that. The game plan with Tyrone Marshall, Manchester Evening News. Tyrone Marshall, senior football writer from the Manchester Evening News, explains how Pep Guardiola's side are likely to line up on Wednesday evening. I think it will probably be a 4-3-3. But in the league, he has been mixing it up and playing in this very narrow formation recently, where there is only one winger playing in Jeremy Doku, but even he is picking up central positions quite a lot. Marshall told us this week. There have been 4 midfielders in there. You have got Nico Gonzalez, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, and Rayan Cherki. And they have all been playing pretty central, with Cherki drifting a little bit wide, or Bernardo wide on the right, Doku theoretically on the left, but playing very central. In the Carabao Cup, because he will make changes, I think it will probably be more of a traditional 4-3-3. I think people like Savinho and Oscar Bob will play, which will mean wingers. So I think there will be more of that traditional shape. If Rodri is back, it will probably be a game for him to play, or at least come off the bench. But I think there are going to be question marks as to whether he will be back, in which case Gonzalez probably plays in midfield. Last starting 11 versus Crystal Palace in the Premier League, 4-3-2-1. Donnarumma, Matthias Nunez, Ruben Diaz, Guardiola, O'Reilly, Bernardo Silva, Gonzalez, Reinders, Cherki, Foden and Haaland. And, well, I'm not sure that he'll play all those against us. But, you know, as whatever they're saying there, could still be tricky. They'll be their second string mainly. But some of those will play. I think at least 2 or 3 of those may play or come off the bench. Trio to miss City trip. The team news for, obviously, well, just said all this about Dango Ouattara, Reece Nelson and Frank Onyeka. Probably Onyeka would have played in this, actually, and Reece Nelson probably. But they're not available, of course, and Dango Ouattara, of course, also at Africa Cup of Nations, so they're not available. Match officials, Barrett in charge at the Etihad. Sam Barrett, another tosser. But they're all pretty useless, let's be honest, these refs. And he's another useless prick as well. So, assistants, Timothy Wood and Nick Greenhalgh. Fourth official, Farai Halam. Sam Barrett made his Premier League refereeing debut during the 23-24 season. Fulham's 3-0 victory over Sheffield United, having previously worked in the EFL and National League. The West Riding-based official has taken charge of 18 games across all competitions this campaign, showing 76 yellow cards and 1 red. Barrett was the man in the middle for Brentford's 3-1 Premier League victory against Burnley at GTEC Community Stadium in November. There will be no VAR for Wednesday night's Caribbean Cup quarter-final. Last time out in the Carabao Cup, of course, Grimsby Town nil Brentford 5. Massive win. Really annihilated Grimsby. Carabao Cup, 28th of October 2025. Brentford booked their place in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup with a comprehensive victory against League Two Grimsby Town at Blundell Park. Classy finishes from Matthias Nunez and Reece Nelson sandwiched a keen Lewis Potter header as the Bees went into the interval with a comfortable lead. Yeah, I think some of those probably now. Well, obviously Nelson won't play; he's not fit. But Lewis Potter and Jensen will probably play. Fabio Carvalho won and converted a penalty. He's out with ACL for a whole season, so he won't figure in the game. Yes, he won and converted a penalty to make it 4. And Nathan Collins nodded home following a Jensen corner to complete the scoring. Yeah, so we will try and see who will play in the game for us. Let's have a look. I'll just get to the team. And obviously, if it goes to what it should be going to, the form and selection, it should be this guy in goal, Valdemarson. He should play and give Kelleher a rest. So I hope that's the case. I think he's done all right in the cup, in the Carabao Cup. Made one mistake, of course, which cost the goal. But also done well in a penalty shootout, if I remember rightly. So, and made some saves there and got us through in the end. So, I think he should be in goal. I'm going to bring Warren on now, and we'll go into this a bit more. Be up to you, buddy. Hope you're well.
Hello, mate. You're all right. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to do something.
That's fine.
But anyway, how are you, man?
Yep. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. I'm fine, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit pissed off with I watched your World Cup thing as well, your stream. It was brilliant, mate. Brilliant. And it really hit home how bad that was, because I was watching the draw when it happened. And I thought, oh, this is what's this fucking thing? Just do the draw. Just get the balls out the fucking pots, announce the teams, and that is it. And then all this business as well, as you're saying, with all this money, ticket prices, and everything else, it's extortionate.
No.
And that ball fraud Infantino, FIFA, they are fucking frauds, and they should be in jail.
No, they should be. And like that guy should not be ever allowed to run anything that involves money. He shouldn't. It's fucking fraudulent. The whole thing. I mean, you've got Rio Ferdinand going on talking to people. Whenever he speaks to anyone, he bangs on about how he's a man of the people. That man is a fucking fraud. Like I fucking can't stand him. He's no more a man of the people than what fucking Boris Johnson or any of these other fucking MPs are. It just makes me want to throw up, mate. He's sitting there saying that with a straight face and then saying, yeah, well, I think FIFA are conscious of it, but we need to bear in mind that we need to make this an elite level competition. Well, I'm sorry, mate. If you ain't got no fucking fans in the stadium, it won't be a fucking tournament. Because football without fans is fucking nothing. It's just bullshit, man. The whole fucking thing. It's like a fucking Z-grade episode edition of fucking Eurovision Song Contest, and the World Cup draw was a fucking sideshow. Honestly, it was fucking shambles. And then, on top of it all, I've had a fucking bee in my bonnet about how these teams qualify for that fucking tournament for a long time. Like, people banging on, oh, it's not as good as the Euros. Well, there's a fucking reason it's not as good as the Euros because the people that are administrating it are fucking absolutely incompetent.
Yeah.
Right? If you're going to have a tournament, make sure that everyone's got a fair chance of qualifying for it. No,
Yeah.
look, I'm all for the likes of fucking New Zealand and whatnot having a crack. Well, let them have a fucking crack against the likes of Italy and fucking Denmark, who are struggling to fucking qualify because they're because it so happens that they're in a stronger confederation than what fucking New Zealand are. I've got nothing against the Kiwis, I haven't. And I wish them all the best and whatnot. But let's have a fucking proper world qualifying tournament. There is no reason on earth, Steve, why that should not happen. Right? All these top teams around the world, not just in Europe, but in South America and Africa as well, their top players jet around all around the world to play for their national teams when there's an international break. So why the fuck can't we have a qualifying tournament? The reason it's happening is because when the World Cup first started nearly 100 years ago, like the 4 teams that qualified to play in the tournament from Europe all fucking travelled out to Uruguay and South America in a fucking steamer. And it's true that it actually happened. I've seen the fucking footage. And they were all training together on the top deck, like running around the ship and stuff like that. Took them nearly, 3 weeks to get there on this fucking ship. Right? That's why we had to have regional qualifying tournaments. Right, to stop all that. But not now. It's just nonsense, mate. People were saying to me, oh, yeah, well, these little teams, they wouldn't be able to afford to pay for the accommodation costs and all that. Bullshit. It's fucking nonsense, mate. And like, do you know, if they don't qualify, it will spark them into making their football more competitive. And that's why I said that there needs to be a preliminary qualifying tournament where the lowest ranked teams in FIFA, like last 67 or whatever, they play in a preliminary qualifying tournament, and then 6 of them go forward with the other 144 or whatever it is, and they play in a qualifying tournament. There's been like 30 groups of 5 teams, and out of that, 30 teams go then qualify for the main finals tournament, plus the hosts and the previous World Cup winners. 32 teams, put them all in a fucking hat and just pull them out, right? But the only thing I'd say is I'd still want there to be like filters, like so for you'd have the top 8 teams, then the second pot of the next 8, and then so on and so forth, so that we get decent groups. Because otherwise you end up with, if you just pull them all out at random, you could end up with Brazil, Argentina, Germany and France all in one group, and no one wants to see that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but after that, there should be no restrictions. All this nonsense about not having 2 South American teams in one group, not having 2 African teams in one group. Why? Just fucking pull them out. I'm sorry, no, man, that fucking FIFA, they're a shambles. And if I had my way, they'd fucking liquidate it and start again. It's a fucking mess, mate. They're corrupt. All of that in that finals draw was all about fucking spondulics. 100%. And they're just they're not there like to protect the protect the game. They're just there to fucking make money. It fucking makes me want to throw up, man. It makes me so angry. And there's lots of other things that I've fucking pissing me off with modern football, and I'm gonna fucking go through every single one of them and rip it to shreds because it's a fucking shit show, mate. And if it's not sorted out, the game will be dead within about 30 years, if not sooner.
Yeah, man.
It's already showing
Mm.
signs of it now. I mean, look at the difference between the standard of football now and what it was in
Yeah.
the 90s. Like, fucking hell. If
Gone down,
you
isn't it?
took
Really
the
gone down.
prime Arsenal and Manchester United team and put them up against the prime teams that are in this Premier League now, mate, they'd be fucking 7-8-0. And they'd fucking destroy them because the football is fucking shit. All this business about playing out from the back, that's a fucking shit show as well. Because they ain't got the players to do it. They keep fucking it up. Like,
well, not these teams try it. We do it. We try it, and we're not good enough at it, playing out from the back. And
no,
we still keep doing
I don't think it's the right way to play.
It's
People
not.
go, yeah, well, you know, it's about possession-based football. I don't care. I care about winning fucking football matches.
Play to your fucking strengths is what I say, and what you do best. And what Brentford do is get it forward quickly. Longer.
Exactly. Get it forward. George Graham always used to say, I'm interested in playing with the ball in the opposition half. I don't want to play my players
you don't
playing
score in your own half, do you?
own half.
You don't score in your own half, let's be honest. So it's better to get in the other half and go at the fucking goal, isn't it? Rather
you do sometimes, Steve. You do score from your own half sometimes. Well, Scotland do.
Yeah, true. Well,
I've seen a couple of other players trying it since then.
Yeah.
Like I think there was one last night where they tried it. Someone fucking whacked it from inside their own half. But no, man, there's lots of fucking things that are pissing me off. And I'm going to fucking have my say on all of it. I'm not sure what the next show is going to be about, but I'm going to be looking at it over the next couple of days and making the decision. And then I could do my research, prepare the show, and then I'll be fucking going for that as well.
Well, I definitely want to do a buzz about it, man, you know? I really do.
Do it, man, because I'll be happy to come on and fucking rip it to shreds again. Because it needs to be said, Steve.
Oh, definitely.
That is a fucking shit show.
100%, my friend, you know? And,
I just want to say something else, Steve, as well, because this has been fucking winding me up for a couple of years now. These fucking fans going on, saying, oh, I don't like international football. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You're either a fucking football fan or you're not. Like, the only reason they're saying that is because they want to be seen as a super fan of the club that they allegedly support. Because I don't think half of these fucking clowns are real fans. I just think they're doing it for this, for the money. They think that they can earn money out of YouTube and whatnot, and that's the reason they're doing it. And the more bigger fan they think they can.
They're fakes.
They are. They're fucking fakes. And fucking no, man. It's bullshit. You're either a football fan or you're not. Make your fucking mind up. Because that bullshit, and it is bullshit, is ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I don't like international football. What the fuck are you talking about? No, man, I'm not fucking having it.
No, man, I agree, mate. I totally agree, my friend. And it's not on, and it's got to be looked at. It's got to be gone into it seriously and looked at under a microscope. What's going on, and it's not right. And you know, as you say, with all that fucking cunt Ferdinand as well, he's fucking disgraceful. I think that bloke.
No, it's sick. He's going on. Yeah, I come from an area where we always were hoping that things would be accessible. Well, you tell me, Rio, how those fucking ticket prices are accessible. I'm telling you, Steve, that fucking World Cup is going to be the most dead fucking tournament, World Cup tournament ever. Right? There'd be no real fans in there. It'll just be all these corporates.
Yeah, it's a tournament for the rich people, isn't it? Millionaires and fucking businessmen and whatever. It's for all them, isn't it? It's not for the true fans. We're the true fans.
No, exactly. Like, there will be no true fans in any of those stadiums.
No.
Who's going to pay that fucking ridiculous price? I've
And,
heard prices of upwards north of 20 grand if you want to watch. If your country is successful in going through to the final, right? And I heard someone, I think I might have played it in one of those videos I did.
Two
They were
lads.
saying about how they were taking ticket touts. They're trying to do this to stop ticket touts. Well, all they've done is just taken the ticket tout system in-house.
In-house, yeah.
He was right when he said that.
Yeah, I saw it. Them two lads were doing it, weren't they?
Yeah.
Saying that on there, yeah. And what they were saying was totally fucking 100%. And what they showed on there was, and they showed that little section where is it when they're paying 60 odd or something?
Yeah.
And that little section of seat, it's fucking disgusting.
It is, and all those tickets will be snapped up by corporates.
Yeah.
Like, so, i.e. companies, right? And it won't be fans in there, mate. They'll be doing corporate hospitality and all that. Do you know what I mean? No, man, it's not fucking on. It's wrong. It's disgusting, and it needs kicking into touch.
It does. It does. A big investigation. It's a scandal. It's scandalous, I think. What's going on there? But we will go into that. I will do that buzz. It may be today or it may be tomorrow, Warren. I'm not sure yet. But I know you want to be part of it, and I'd like to come on yours.
I won't be able to do it today, mate. But yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, if I can come on your one, man, as well, that'd be good as well.
Well, when I try to do another show, Steve, any of these shows that I'm going to be doing, if you want to come on, you're more than welcome. Anyone you want to, mate.
Yeah, cool. No worries, man. I just want to.
Because I am, mate, I'm fucking raging. I really am. Yeah, I think modern football is a fucking shit show.
I mean, because like I said earlier, I don't know if you saw what I was saying about earlier about Qatar, that business there, that World Cup, and you know all that stuff about them not wanting to go out there and boycott it because of all this stuff. Was it the racism and the gender thing, women and gay, homophobic stuff and whatever else? And they all wanted to stop, and they all still went out, didn't they?
I know.
These ex-players still went out to host it. Lineker, Alex Scott, who else was there? Gary Neville, and so forth. All wanted to go. Still went out there, didn't they? They were all against it.
It shows how towards these people are. Do you know what I mean? I just can't bear it, mate. I just think it's outrageous. Do you know what I mean? Like that World Cup should never have been taken to Qatar. And like I said,
that's where it all started, I think. That's where it really started.
I think it's been going on for a long time, mate. Like the Americans in 1994 wanted to have changed the fucking format of the football matches. So it would be, rather than having 2 halves, they wanted to have 4 quarters. Right? They couldn't get away with it. It was such an outcry that it got stamped down on. Right? This time, they've been sneaking it in through the back door under the premise of player welfare. So each half of football, there's going to be a 3-minute break in the middle of each half so they can have a drinks break. And it's being done for player welfare. That's a lot of fucking arse, mate. Some of those games are being played in indoor stadiums where they've got air conditioning and like cooling systems in place, so there won't be an issue, right? So that is just so that they can put adverts on. Guarantee you, every time that there's a 3-minute break through the middle of the first half and the middle of the second half, they will have fucking adverts on. Guarantee you 100% that is going to happen. And I think it's a fucking disgrace, right? And I don't want to hear nothing about, without all this money, we wouldn't be able to have like the football that we've got. Well, I'm sorry, the football we've got is shit. It's nowhere near the level of what it was in the 80s and 90s and even the 70s. It's bollocks.
Agree.
It's fake. It's not real. The standard of it is fucking shite.
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking not having it, mate. It's fucking outrageous.
Shit, it's terrible. It's got worse, and I think football has died a while ago. It
Well,
really did.
and it's getting worse, mate. And I'll tell you something else as well. If it was down to me, they would have to take that. I would be talking to health professionals and saying, what's the maximum temperature that a human being can go out and perform in elite level sport without it becoming dangerous? Right? Like football, for example. And like whatever that temperature was and whatever the humidity level were, that would be the limit. Maximum, like highest level, the highest temperature, highest humidity level, and also the lowest level, right? Anything that's below that, no, you have to take steps to fucking do something to counteract it. Like, i.e., playing the games indoors, playing in like air conditioned or temperature controlled stadiums. If they refuse to do it, then they don't get the tournament. Simple as that. That's why that World Cup in Qatar should never have gone there, right? I know people going on about, oh well, like play it in December. No, fuck that.
No.
You remember what the fucking season was like last time that happened? It was a shit show. And
we
then
had a break, didn't we?
Those fucking cunts had the World Cup, and I fucking hate them, mate, with a passion. Right? People can call me whatever they fucking want, but I do not like that fucking country. It's fucking full of fucking money grabbing fucking shitters, mate, and I don't want nothing to do with them. And I certainly don't want that fucking orange fucking Oompa Loompa getting his fucking hands on it. He's a cunt, mate. People being given a fucking peace award. That was a fucking disgusting joke, man. He's a fucking warmonger. And no, fuck that. They're going to end up fucking destroying this fucking planet because they got a fucking dickhead as president.
Exactly.
I've got fucking nothing to do with them. I fucking detest them with a passion. Just ask the Canadians what they think about that country, or the fucking Venezuelans, or Greenland. They're fucking scum, mate, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking hate them with a passion. Right? I don't fucking care. People can say, oh, yeah, you've got a problem with Americans. Yeah, I have got a problem with America.
They try to take over us. They've taken over us. Americanised everything nearly over here.
Well, you can't fucking
put the
television on and get America in your face. Do you know what I mean? No, fuck that. And Saddam Hussein was right when he said it was the Great Satan. He is the fucking Great Satan, and we need to fucking get him back on track, because it's not always been like that. They've had great presidents in the past, like Obama and Clinton and all the rest of it. But this fucking clown, honestly, how he's been allowed to fucking become president, I don't know. But I'm fucking going into areas I don't want to be honest, mate. But
we will go into it. Don't worry, we will.
They should, in my opinion, have those upper and lower limits. And if they refuse to cooperate and put things in place to make sure those games get played in those conditions, then they don't get the tournament. It's as simple as that. It's not fucking safe. And it's only going to be a matter of time. If something's not done, that someone dies playing football because of it. And one death, mate, is too many.
Exactly. We will go into it in depth. As I say, it still comes back to FIFA, a lot of it. I remember that guy, Sepp Blatter, he was just as bad, that prick as well.
Well, they ain't changed, mate. That's the problem. Like, getting rid of the fucking head honcho and not changing anything about the way you operate isn't going to fucking solve the issue.
No.
Because it's no different now. In fact, I think it's fucking worse under that fucking bald-headed prick that got in charge of it.
Infantino, yeah. Fucking terrible. Absolute bald fraud. Absolutely. But yeah, man, I'll get back to this though, because I've got to do this review for the preview for this game. So, so I'm just going into our team, and I think this guy will be back in goal for Adam Arson, because I think we'd drop Kelleher, give him a break. Because of course, he's great, Kelleher. I thought he was great actually the other day in that game on Sunday. He was brilliant.
Sorry to interrupt you, but
yeah,
are they doing a similar thing at Brentford now, like they do at a lot of other clubs, and have cup keepers?
Yeah, well, I think he has been. I mean, the thing is, I know Frank was doing this with it last season, but in the end, he actually went back to bloody Flecken, that fucking prickhead Flecken, useless crap, in goal, and he went back to him in goal, and I thought, why?
I thought you were going to say then for a minute that you wanted him back.
Oh, fuck off, do I? No. I mean, fuck that. I never want him back, but I can't believe he got a fucking man of the match in one of them games as clean sheet. And for that, was it Bayer Leverkusen or wherever he's at now? It's Bayer Leverkusen, isn't it? And he got a fucking clean sheet or something and a man of the match. I thought, fucking hell.
They were pretty desperate, mate, because he was dog shit. I remember seeing him last season. He had the ball and he kicked it out, right? So it wasn't like it was a panicked kick or anything. It was completely under control, right?
Yeah.
He didn't get it to one of your players. It went out for fucking throwing to the opposition. I mean, that is really bad. That's really bad. Like, to not even be able to keep it in
fucking disgraceful, man.
Yeah, I mean, fucking hell, kicking for touch. He didn't used to play rugby, did he, Steve? Flecken?
No, man, he fucking should, looking at that. But, I mean, no, it's terrible, man. And, I mean, there's only a few good ball-playing keepers out there. I think Addison's one of them at Liverpool. Who are the rest? Kelleher ain't too bad with the ball at his feet. Pickford, maybe, another one. Just trying to think of a really good ball, that can pass it out from the back. I think probably Martinez, another one.
I'll tell you who ain't good, mate, at passing it out from the back.
Yeah.
Your old goalkeeper, Raya.
Yeah, Raya, yeah.
He starts passing it out from the back.
Yeah, he still thinks he's an outfield player. That's why, isn't it? To be honest, so he's fucking. Oh god, mate. He ain't as good as people think. He's so overrated. I think, to be honest.
But the thing is that the whole team's overrated. Like honestly, I think that Saliba is the fucking best centre back in the world. I really rate the kid.
Yeah. Right?
And he's holding that fucking team together. When he's not there, you notice the drop off is immense. And like his partner's not bad either, Gabriel. So the two of them, like they are far and away the two best players in that team. And they are protecting Raya big time. Because if they weren't there, he would be struggling. And it's no surprise to me that since they've been out of the team, there's been a lot of problems.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that thing against Wolves, that was a fucking absolute shit show, wasn't it? They scored all 3 goals in the end, Wolves.
I know.
You to win that. Fucking terrible. Disgusting, mate. Yeah, you can struggle against the bottom team in the league. And then, because then again, we've got them after this one, after the City game. And I said, I fucking hope we won't be their first victim, lose against them, their first win in the fucking Premier. I thought that'd fucking be embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing if they fucking beat us. They ain't won a game yet and they fucking play us and beat us. I'd fucking go off on one, I would, if that happens. I'll really go off it then. Fucking hell, If we happen to be that team that they beat, because they're going to beat some team eventually, aren't they?
I don't think they'll beat you, Steve. I don't. I think
Fucking hope not.
it'll be the team they're likely to beat. Will be someone like United or someone.
Yeah, well, that would be
Hopefully,
great, but
or Bournemouth.
Oh boy, yeah, I'd love that as well. Yeah, either of those, to be honest. But yeah, I can't stand either of them. But yeah, I mean, that was a great game. Actually, they done was it 4-4 that Bournemouth and United, wasn't it?
It was. So, what do you think about this Brentford team, Steve?
I don't know, mate. At the moment, seems to be fucking struggling. It's a lack of form.
No, I'm talking about who's going to play.
Oh right, sorry, yeah. Well, yeah, I could go off on that as well, but yeah, I think Valdemarson will probably be in goal here. I would hope so because it gives Kelleher a little bit of a break as well, and I think this guy needs a run in the cup. This young man, so I would definitely play him. And as for defence, Rico fucking Henry at left back, not fucking Hickey at left back, as he keeps fucking doing. Rico Henry, a proper left back, and he doesn't fucking play him, the stubborn prick. Does not put him in at left back. And when he come on the other day, he set up our goal. Rico Henry. And this dickhead don't fucking play him from the start.
I don't understand why he's doing that. I'm telling you something. If it was me, I would play Aaron Hickey as like right defensive midfielder.
Or he could be right back here and drop Coyote for a game. I mean, what does it matter? He's got to play. He's got to be at right back. And Rico Henry left back.
You're playing Manchester City at the Etihad, mate. You've got to play your strongest possible team, and you've got to go and, in my opinion, you've got to go there and try and hit them on the counter, right? Yeah, I've seen Aaron Hickey going down the wing, right, and I'm telling you, the guy is rapid, and he can deliver good crosses into the box. I would play him in front of that, was it Coyote fella you were going on about?
Yeah.
Play Coyote at right back and play Hickey in front of him, the right-hand side of the midfield as a defensive right midfielder. So he plays like almost like a defensive midfielder, but on the right-hand side of the midfield.
Yeah.
Right? To give you that defensive stability because you're going to need it. They are fucking on fire at the minute, mate.
Oh,
I still think
I'm really dreading
because I don't think they're going to be that motivated because they got their eyes on the league title.
And they'll play a second string probably, but their second string will still be pretty fucking good, surely.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'd like to see Aaron Hickey play right-hand side of the midfield in a defensive like midfielder role, and then he like when he gets the ball, he can like launch counter attacks from the right-hand side, and you'd also have that defensive stability.
Yeah.
Do you know you have like two banks of four, which would be almost impossible breakthrough, and then like when you do get the ball, that you can launch quick counter attacks. Aaron Hickey one side, and then another one on the left hand side.
Well, Lewis Potter on the left hand side, Lewis Potter and Rico Henry on the left hand side, and Coyote and Hickey on the other side.
Yes, exactly. And then in the middle, you'd have your creativity.
Damsgaard and probably Jensen or something in the midfield.
And then two fellas up front. That's what I would do.
I mean, as well with this defence, I didn't rate Collins or Vandenberg the other day. I thought they were absolutely pathetic and shit. They were useless. Their clearances are so weak. And they were backing off as well, backing off away from players. I don't want to see that. I hate that. I've had enough of that, Warren. It fucking does me head in. Keep backing away all the time. Letting teams play in front of them. Any team would do well if you let them play. And Leeds, okay, they're a decent outfit. They're not bad. but they're not the fucking biggest team in the world. They're not the top team in the world. And we made them look like fucking prime Brazil or something, or Real Madrid or fucking Barcelona at one stage, you know. And I thought they're not as good as that.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Steve, that
Hmm.
United are sniffing around Nathan Collins?
Well, I can fucking have him, Warren, as far as I'm concerned.
No, but is it true, or is that
Probably
just
is. I mean, there's been a lot of teams. And I thought, what's so special about the bloke? He ain't that fucking great. He's been shit for us this season most of the time.
Mm.
I thought I'd let him
fucking rumour, Steve.
It probably is, Warren. And I'd let him go and get somebody fucking better. I'd get somebody better in than him. I really would. I mean, we're after this Thiago Gabriel guy, and I want 40 million or something for him.
Pay it.
Yeah. But would
Pay
we,
it.
though? Would we?
Because if he's fucking as good as what they're saying he is, mate, he could be the fucking cornerstone of your defence for fucking years to come.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not so sure we'll pay that. That's the problem.
Well, it's not like you ain't got the money, is it? I mean, let's be honest
about
it.
We have got it. We got it all from them, from Bramo and Visser sales, and Norgard and all that as well. So we got all the money from that, and we got over 120 odd million or something. We could be spending, but whether we will.
Is, Steve, the problem you're going to have now is because every club in the league knows how much money you've got.
Yeah.
Every time you go in for a player, it's going to push the price up.
Mm.
That Mick Homer, isn't he the lad that was at Rangers on loan?
Could have been. I mean, we got a Meg Homer and a Meg Homer, so I'm not sure. Yeah, out of loan. From Southampton. Yeah. Don't see anything.
But whoever it was, either him or the other lad, when they were at Rangers and under Russell Martin, like fucking hell, the poor kid was getting week after week. He was getting ripped to fucking shreds.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And I thought, so remember I said to you, they need to get him back. They need to cancel that fucking loan agreement and bring him back.
You know about this guy, this Paris Meg Homer.
It's one of them because like he was getting fucking shredded.
I think it may be this bloke. I don't know. I don't say about that here either, about Rangers.
I saw him in the game when they played Bruges and they were like 6-0 down after about 50 minutes. And they kept going down his side and he just couldn't cope with it. And I'm sure that his fucking confidence has taken an absolute fucking battering.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, I think they'll go with this bloke, this young man again, Benjamin Arthur. He's done all right for us. He's looked really good in the cup. I know it's against City. It's a whole different matter, but I think he might do quite well. I would put him in, and I don't know whether they go with. I'll go with Pinnock as well with him, and drop Collins and Vandenberg because I've got no confidence in them at the moment. I really haven't. So I'd go Pinnock and Arthur. They can't do much worse, surely, you know. So I'd put them in. And the midfield, as you say, would definitely, I'd have Jensen probably. I'd maybe give Henderson a break, a rest. He's done well. But give him a break. Jan out maybe start again. Damsgaard for sure. Play him. Maybe Yarmouk, Onyeka and all that not there. He's at AFCON, so he can't play. So I think those probably, as you say, I'll give Lewis Potter and Hickey a go on the right and left hand wing midfield wing, and the forwards. Thiago just didn't turn up the other day. He was shit. I don't know what happened to him. the other day. He's scoring a lot of goals, but the other day he was, I don't know.
Because you need someone playing City. You're going to need someone up front to hold the ball up and bring other people into play, in my opinion.
Well, I'll give this young man a go. He ain't played yet. He's been brought up to the first team, and he ain't had many games. I think he played 1 or 2 in the cup, and that's about it.
Is he a young lad?
Yeah, we got him from Birmingham. He's supposed to be really talented, very, very promising. On a 5-year deal, we got him from Birmingham.
Yeah, he's only 19 by the looks of it, Steve.
Yeah, but he's highly rated, apparently. Highly, got a lot of promise, apparently.
I would, mate. I don't think this is a game for bringing kids into the team. If you want my opinion, I would go with Sade and Thiago because you want to win it, mate. You win this fucking tie, and you've got a semi-final. You're in a semi-final, and that's 2 games, and you'll be at Wembley.
Yeah.
For a cup final. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I was saying earlier, Warren, do you prioritise this or the Premier? Because we want to stay in the Premier, don't we, as well?
Yeah, you do. I don't believe that, like, prioritising. Like, form, like, won't change from one tournament to the other. So, like, I just don't believe that nonsense about, well, for me, it's nonsense, about prioritising this one over that one and whatnot. Just keep fucking ploughing on. Do you know what I mean? And like, if they're gonna go with like, I mean, Brentford put in when they played Arsenal, played a weakened team.
Yeah, we did,
and it backfired on them. I don't think that would be a good idea. I think they need to go fucking full strength, right? And like try and shut down City on the wings. You know, to stop them coming down the wings. That's why I want them to play like a defensive minded player right side of midfield and the same on the left hand side.
I agree totally, Warren, 100%, buddy. But I'm not sure Andrews will do that. I'm just not totally sure with that. So
no, I don't think he will. But because I think he's going to go out and try and attack City, and I just think that's a really bad idea.
Well, it possibly is. I mean, the thing is, they won't have the likes of Haaland and that, are they? They're going to give him a rest. I
think they will. I think they're going to rest players. That's why I think you're going to end up stinging them.
Yeah, I hope so, mate. I hope so. But I'm not totally sure. I mean, just the way we're going at the moment, it just don't seem. I'm not too confident, really. And but I hope we can, because I think the cup would be good for us to win a cup. We got a great chance of winning the Carabao Cup, to be honest. We've got a really great chance. But
I just hope he doesn't play a weakened team, Steve.
No, I hope not. But
because this is a fantastic opportunity you've got to go and get some like proper silverware. Do you know what I mean? And it will breed a desire. This is one of my biggest gripes with Arteta. Like this, not winning trophies, not taking cup competition seriously is a big problem, because it breeds like a winning mentality in the squad. You go and win a trophy, they'll all want more of it. They get a taste of it. And that's been a problem at Arsenal since he's been there. And I'm worried that he's going to do something similar with Brentford.
Possible, but I don't know. I'm hoping we do something here, Warren. I'd like us to get through. I don't know who we'd have in the semis. It could be you lot again. It could be who's the other ones in it? Newcastle or whatever. But I don't know, really. It would be good to get through. I'd love to get into the final, at least get into the final, if nothing else. But
how do you feel about a central midfield partnership of Damsgaard and the fellow who's at Liverpool. Oh, fucking hell! What was his name?
Henderson.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? I don't mind that. I mean, that's pretty. I think Henderson's actually been great for us this season, and
didn't he
I
score at
think,
the weekend?
yeah, he did. Yeah, his first goal in 4 years in the Premier. Yeah. But yeah, I was happy for him because he done that tribute to Jota, of course, afterwards. But yeah, I think that would be good. As you say, go strong, and I'll still have Valdemarson in goal because I think he's done all right. I mean, yeah, he done that one mistake, which led to a goal against Villa. But other than that, I think he's been pretty secure.
I don't
And
think the team will be weakened by having him in goal, Steve. I think
no,
he's a decent keeper.
yeah, I do. He's Iceland #1, isn't he? So he
Yeah,
can't be that bad, you know. So yeah, I'll keep him going, and I think Andrews probably will. I can't see him doing the Thomas Frank and going back to keeping Kelleher. But I mean, Kelleher's better than Flecken, so it wouldn't matter. But I'd rather see Valdemarson keep going, and that gives him confidence as well. You know, he's playing a part here for us. He's
yeah.
part.
I think it's good because I think he's a young goalkeeper, and he's got a big future ahead of him.
Mm,
And I think it's the way to go. Like, bringing him in for cup competitions and whatnot. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, definitely, definitely, mate. But
I just
yeah,
want to make sure. I just want them to play as full. When I say a full strength team, I'm talking about the outfield players.
yeah,
I don't want to see like a load of kids coming in and playing and stuff like that because it's too big an opportunity.
yeah,
If you go
definitely.
out there and win, Steve, like the confidence it could give that team for the rest of the season, it could be a big fucking
Mm,
kickstart again for the rest of the season.
yeah,
Have you played them yet this season?
yeah. We lost them at home 1-0. See,
And it was quite a close affair, wasn't it?
it was close, but I mean, we were poor in the first half. We didn't turn up, and they fucking Harden he had so much more strength than the other. I mean, Vandenberg and Collins done apologetic fucking tackles against him, and they were just shit. And he got through them and scored, and that was the only goal. But we just didn't look like scoring. That's the problem.
Mm.
And we were shit in the first half. We got to do much better than that this time. We really have. To get through. And I think those poor performances against Arsenal and Spurs, I hope we get them out of our minds. And
Well, the thing is, I just don't understand why he played a weakened team against Arsenal. I don't understand what all that was about. It just made no sense to me. It was
yeah,
weird.
it
Why
wasn't
would
great,
you
was
do
it?
that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. And against Spurs, it was even worse. We just didn't turn up there at all. It was pathetic.
Well,
And
from what I'm hearing, Steve, like Thomas Frank could be out of a job soon if things don't
yeah,
start improving.
yeah, I think we were nearly keeping him in a job there, Warren, somehow letting them beat us.
Like
But
performances and results have not been good, have they, recently?
no.
And the Spurs fans are going ballistic about it.
Mm. And then again, recently they wanted him to stay, didn't they? Because of suddenly winning 2 games on the trot, winning against us, and then in that European game as well, Champions League. So yeah, we've almost been keeping him in a fucking job. Our ex-manager in a fucking job.
If if he did get the sack, Steve, would you take him back?
I don't know, Warren. I don't know. That's the tricky one because the fact that he wanted to go in the first place. Well, I don't know. I mean, okay, he was always going to go eventually, probably. But then it started the dominoes going. We started losing. We lost Bramo and Visser and so forth because he went. I think it's all because him going. That pushed them to go in the end as well. That's what I thought it was, and I just don't know though if we would have him back. But I don't know about Andrews either. If he is a proper manager either, I'm not so sure he is. He's a set piece coach.
He might be in a few years, Steve, but like I said to you earlier, I just don't think he's got enough experience to do this job yet.
No.
He should have gone to a team in the Championship or in League One, learned his trade there, and then come up from there.
So it's a bit like the Arteta thing, wasn't it? You were talking about
100%. I mean, why is it that these fucking idiots think they can just walk in to like a Premier League side, a top 10 Premier League side to boot, and suddenly think that they're going to be successful with no previous experience? I just think it's baffling. Like, it wouldn't happen in any other industry. You wouldn't suddenly just get like the fucking bank clerk going and managing the whole fucking bank, would you? It just wouldn't happen. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking nuts, mate. I don't understand what's wrong with these fucking chairmen and these boards of these football clubs putting people into these positions who are clearly not fucking qualified to do the job.
Yeah, true. I think the thing is we were looking like promotion from within again. It seems to work for us, but I'm not so sure it's going to work this time. Time will tell, maybe, but I don't know.
He managed elsewhere, hadn't he?
What? Thomas Frank or Andy?
Yeah.
Frank had managed somewhere abroad originally, only briefly. He was only there a little while. I can't remember the team. I think it was in Denmark, maybe, where he's from. But he was there briefly. So he hadn't had that much experience. But he seems to, he's got all this tactical nous and things about him that proves that he can do it. Although he's struggling with Spurs. But then, I'm not so sure it's Spurs anyway.
It's not necessarily about him, though. It's about that's about the club. Because they're a mess. They there's like a long history of chaos and fucking disorder at that club.
Well, should they have got rid of Big Ange? He fucking won them a trophy, for fuck's sake. Yeah, they were down in 17th, but he still won them a trophy. So why get rid of the guy, when he's got success?
Well, that's another one. Big Ange, would you take Big Ange at Brentford?
Well, he was linked with us, wasn't he? He almost came. Apparently, we contacted him or something. There was chats with him and that. But in a way, I'm not so sure. I mean, we would have played probably better football, maybe. I think we would be more attacking. But defensively, would we have been any good? We probably would have been even worse.
Baseball, football at the G-Tech, mate. That's what it would be.
I mean, I love that, man. If we do that, because that's the only way. If you go out and play and you score goals, you don't do it in your own half.
I guarantee you there'd have been plenty of goals flying in, mate. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think we are too negative sometimes, and we do go too defensive. So I do wish we would attack more. I really do. And I think it's time we've done that. And I don't want us to keep laying off all the time either. We keep laying off teams, letting them play. No, you can't do that. Get up their fucking arses, get into them, Fucking let them know you're there. Fucking dig them in, fucking get a kick on them or whatever. Let them know you're there, man,
No, exactly. Exactly.
So
what's your prediction for this Man City Brentford game, Steve?
I'm not sure, mate. I'm hoping we can win it. But I don't know. I think whether it's going to be close, I might go 2-1 us, possibly 2-1.
Mm.
I don't think there's going to be loads of goals. I mean, I don't know. I'm
I
not
honestly
sure.
think you're going to take them, and the reason I think you're going to take them is because I think they want to focus on getting that league
Yeah,
champion back
Premier.
on the table. Yeah, I do. I just think that they're going to.
Yeah, well.
I just think that they're going to want to focus on that, and like they're not going to be too bothered about whether or not they qualify, if they get through this round or not.
Well, you think they got bigger fish to fry? And
Well, let's not use that expression, but I just think that they might prioritize the league over this.
I hope so.
I
That
think
will
they
give
might
us a
play a
great
weak
chance.
side, mate. I'm not convinced that Haaland's going to play.
No, I still think
Now,
they
I
should.
might be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him sat on the bench or not even in the squad.
If you don't play at all, that fucking help us. But no,
But
I
they're
mean,
big names. I just got this feeling that Haaland's not going to play. Rodri's not going to play. They're like goalkeeper as well, and possibly the centre back, like the main defender, won't play because I think they're going to not want him to pick up an injury.
they're playing the likes of like Aki and people like that at the back, and
They'll still be fucking challenging though. Even if they do play a weakened team, it's still good enough to fucking probably win the league. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah. But if he's weakened, I mean, as you say, we could have a better chance. If it can't be a 2-1, I'm going to go possibly a 3-1 or 3-2. If I think there could be some goals here, and if we can take our chances, because and I just hope Thiago turns up this time, and I hope we got Shardy back as well. Hope he comes in and starts doing something, because we got no Dango Watara. He's at the AFCON, so we're going to rely on those two, I think, maybe. We know Reece Nelson as well, so
what's wrong with Nelson?
he's still injured, mate. He's not fit enough. It's come too soon. Well, he was like that at Arsenal, wasn't
he? Injured that lad.
Yeah, he was like that with you, lot, wasn't he? He was like that there, but no,
it's Steve. It's Arteta. He fucking flogs these people half to death. But anyway, that's enough about him.
What's your prediction then, Warren?
I think it's going to be 1-0 Brentford. Either that or you'll knock them out on a penalty shootout.
There's only going to be one goal in it. I mean,
well, yeah, like 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, or a penalty shootout victory.
Yeah, but Warren, we can't hang on to a lead, mate. We're no good with dogs. We cannot.
That's why you might beat them on penalties, mate.
Yeah.
I could see you going ahead, but then I definitely think you're going to concede.
It was like fucking Leeds, wasn't it? Went 1-0 up there. I thought we were going to get more goals or something now. No, can't hold on. It won't fucking happen.
You'd have the RSPCA coming round, shutting you down, mate. Because all these fucking dogs like running
about. Oops, that's another one gone. Fucking can't answer that. Oh dear. No, man. I wish it was funny, but it ain't fucking funny, mate. I've had enough of it, to be honest.
I'm sure you have.
Gone so fucking long now. Even under Frank, he was like that. So ain't nothing new. But yeah, it's not good. But hopefully we'll win it, mate. I'd love to get through. And get to I think with the semis be at Wembley, I don't know. Possibly.
No, it's 2 legs, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Home and away, yeah. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it's the FA Cup's at Wembley,
I'm
isn't
not
it?
sure with the League Cup whether they've retained the away goals rule or not, because it always used to
I
be
don't
the
think they
case.
do now.
Huh?
No. I don't think they do anymore, Warren. No.
Because it used to be the case back in the day that there'd be a 2-league tie, and then if the scores were level after 90 minutes, we'd go to extra time, and then if they were still level at the end of extra time, the team, if there was a team that who were leading because of the away goals, they would go through. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's like that anymore. I don't know, Steve. I'll have to have a look because it's fucking football. These rules and what
Yeah.
laws and whatnot change so fucking frequently this day and age. It's fucking shambles.
Well, they used to do it in European football as well. They done the away goals, didn't they? In UEFA Cup and whatever else. They used to do the away goals rule.
I
So
used to like it, Steve,
mm,
because it made the games more exciting. There was a lot more jeopardy to it. Do you know what I mean? You had to come
oh,
out and
definitely, yeah.
go.
Yeah, man. You didn't go into a turgid extra time or whatever, you know, when everyone's so cautious, you'd think they'd go for a win, but they're so cautious and go more defensive or whatever and don't go for a winner, you know. So with that thing, you know, as you say, the away goals thing, you know, it adds more to it. So more impetus. But yeah, I just feel I just like to see us win it. But if we don't, let's go. We're in the carry on with the Premier and hope we can get safe there. I feel we're still good enough to be well away from relegation. I really do. I still think we're still better than that. We should beat Wolves, you would think. And then we got Bournemouth. I fucking love to beat them. I'd love that again
Yeah.
with a bogey team. We always seem to beat them, Warren. We always beat them. So, yeah.
Beat the experts, mate.
Yeah, stick it up them fucking experts, mate. Yeah, so-called experts. Fuck them, you know. But, but you know, I just feel even then we got FA Cup as well. So we've got Sheffield Wednesday. We should beat them, shouldn't we? In the FA Cup. So
If you don't beat them, mate, that'd be another Plymouth. That will.
no, fucking hell, don't mind me of that. Oh, enough
Is
of that.
it at the G Tech or you've got to go to Hillsborough?
I think we're at Hillsborough. I think, yeah, I think it's away. So
You know that fucking Steve Bracknell character,
yeah.
right? He's a massive Wednesday fan.
Mm. Is he? Mm.
Yeah, he loves Wednesday, and his sidekick Bob the Bucket.
Yeah, he's he's a bit of a
I
character.
fucking love him, man. I think he's fucking brilliant. The way he carries it, kicks off, I just love it.
Bit of a one-off, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes, certainly say that again. I
Yeah,
got a fucking right back. It smells like a brewery, and I fucking left another fucking Colombia up his nose. It was fucking brilliant. Oh, mate, the fucking stuff that he comes out with.
Oh, brilliant, man. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm trying to see where we're playing Sheffield. I think it might be away. I don't know. Trying to find that. We ain't even got the fixtures. I ain't got the FA Cup on here. I'm sure it's away though. I think it might be away, but really, we should be. Sorry, mate.
Sheffield, are you?
No, fuck that. No way. I ain't going all the way up there. No.
No, they're not the most friendly bunch, right? I can tell you.
Yeah, you've been there a bit, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking bit dicey, to be honest. Fucking
Bet,
run
yeah.
the gauntlet of Wednesday fans for fucking most of the day. Because we got up there just after lunch and fucking hell. Jesus Christ. And I had some mates with us. It was me and one of my mates, and then we had about 3 other guys with us. and they'd never been. They're not really hardened football fans.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? They hardly ever went, and they nearly got us fucking involved in a massive fucking kicking. Do you know what I mean? This fella come down the road and
Yeah.
goes, "All right, lads," and
Yeah.
started chatting to us. He goes, "Yeah," he said, "Do you see that dark alley up there?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, in there,
Yeah.
if you just go down that dark alley, there's the nice bar in there, and you can get a cheap pint." And my mates went, "Yeah, excellent, that'd be good." I was going, "Don't be fucking stupid. We go down that alley, and we're gonna
Yeah.
get
You get
absolutely
shit
fucking
kicked out of you. Yeah.
get the shit kicked out of us.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid."
Oh man, you
There
got.
was, there was this massive debate about it, and like I managed to persuade them all because fucking hell, that would have been well dicey.
That would have been
Yeah,
terrible.
we did find a nice chippy though, just down the road from Hillsborough, that
Oh,
did
right.
nice fish and chips and mushy peas. So that was nice.
Yeah, I think they're known for their good fish and chips up there. I think
Yeah,
really
so that
good.
was good.
But anyway, mate. So what else you got coming up? Do you want to let people know? We're obviously going to do a stream and do the
Well,
buzz.
I'm
You're
going
going
to do episode 2 of this putting football back on track soon. I don't know what it's going to be about. I need to make a decision over the next couple of days, and then I'll start working on it. So I don't know when it's going to come out, obviously, but just keep your notification bell switched on, and I'll let everyone know, I guess. You can find me on Instagram and on X, and also on Blue Sky. So I publicize all my stuff on there. So just keep your eyes on that. And the handles for that is Warren's Team Talk. So yeah, that's about it, really, Steve.
If you want to put it all in here before you go, Warren, you're welcome to in the live chat. Put it all in, your links and stuff for your channel and everything.
No, don't worry about that. I'll put the link in for that World Cup stream.
Yeah, man.
Put it here.
Everyone's you got to watch that, guys, because that is brilliant. That stream is superb. I still ain't seen the rest of it. I've seen like halfway of it, but it was brilliant what I was watching. You know, it's all great, all spot on, and like with Jock Stein and all that as well.
Well, it's true. That was the reason I put that in, was because of the fact he was going on about like it. If you don't have fans, the football's meaningless. Do you know what I mean? Like he turned around and said, "Football without fans is nothing. It can be the best game in the world, but if you've got no fans there to watch it, then it's pointless." And he's right. Like, and this is what's going to happen in the summer. It's gonna be a shit show, mate. And like, I'm not fucking convinced I want to watch it, mate. To be honest with you, I think we should all fucking boycott it, because if they lose fucking bucket loads of money, they will not ever come back to try and host the World Cup again. But having said that, I don't think they should be allowed to, because they can't be trusted.
Exactly. I agree, 100%, buddy.
Because there has to be this thing about the integrity of the game, right? And I'm sorry, but they are fucking seriously compromised and put the integrity of the game seriously at risk with their fucking carry on. Do you know what I mean? They're not interested in the football. They're just there trying to make money. It's simple as that.
Well, that's true, isn't it? That's what it's all about. It's fucking money for them cunts, isn't it? At the end of the day, and stuff for everyone else. These true fans that are paying enough as it is to go and watch games at their own clubs. So, let alone pay anything massive amounts to go and watch their own countries play and elsewhere. That's terrible. Absolutely disgusting. And I will be doing the buzz about that, guys, so watch out for that at some stage. It might not be today now, maybe tomorrow, but or possibly Thursday. Not totally sure yet. But if you're able to come on, Warren, that'd be great.
Yeah, of
And
course I will, mate. You just let me
yeah,
know when you can do it, and I'll be happy to get involved. We've got the cricket coming up. I
oh
don't
yeah,
see.
shit, yeah,
Might
yeah.
probably be over by the Thursday afternoon.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised, mate. But if we do lose, oh fucking, I hope they get rid of them pricks. I really do. I hope they get them out. McCullum, Stokes, whatever. Everyone
The
else.
whole fucking lot of them need to go, mate. Not just McCullum. All those people above him who appointed him as well. They
Yeah,
need to fucking go because things aren't going to improve until we get rid of those fucking clowns.
no. And Key as well, the selector, he's been shit as well. Fucking useless. I don't think he was an amazing player for us either. So what made him a good selector?
And the other one that needs to go is that fucking Triskothic. He really fucking pissed me off. That was just fucking. He'll be getting a job at Arsenal soon. That all that fucking PR. No, man, it's bollocks. That fucking PR. It was just fucking unadulterated PR.
Yeah. And what was embarrassing is that, in fact, he was a great batsman for us. He was a good player for us, and come out of all that bollocks. And yeah, it's not. I think they threw him to the wolves, though. I think they really threw him under the bus with that.
He doesn't have to do it, does he? I mean, do you know what I mean? He could have just said, "No, I'm not saying that." And then they said, "Well, you do it, or you're out." So okay, I'll go then. And he would have got a job with the BBC or
Yeah.
or no, he would have done, Stevie. Let's be
I
honest about it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, do you know? It's just fucking. I just don't understand how all these fucking top players, like ex top players, I'm talking about fucking Michael Vaughan and Tuffers and fucking. Do you know what I mean? Alistair Cook and all these people, all this fucking knowledge and experience isn't being utilised by the ECB. I just find it scandalous, mate.
It is scandalous, and they've got to be involved, or otherwise we don't move forward. We keep staying where we are, and it'd be the same shit over and over again, and no fun for any of us.
For example, what's fucking Ricky Ponting doing now?
Yeah, I kept saying about him as well at one stage. Why can't he be part of it?
Well, no, I'm talking about. I bet you he's got something to do with Cricket Australia.
I'm not sure. He was at one stage, but I'm not sure he is now. But
yeah, because he probably had
yeah.
But like Irv Hughes and fucking Shane Warne, God rest his soul, if he was still alive, I can guarantee you they would be fucking coaching or being involved with the hierarchy of Australian cricket. Fucking 100%. They would not allow those sorts of players and calibers of players experience not to be utilised.
I'll tell you another good one though, Warren, was that Jason Gillespie. Did you see him in that? He was he's coached over here. He coached where was it? Was it Sussex or wherever? Was he at? Yeah. I know he was coaching over here. I think he speaks well. He knows what he's talking. He was an obviously Australian player, bowler, great quick bowler, and he was great. And I think he knows what he's talking about. And I know him in that England setup and all that.
Brian, and if you're going to go for overseas players, bet Brian Lara to coach the batsman with Peterson.
Yeah, how to get 500 odd runs or something in the game. Yeah, but yeah, well, that was amazing, wasn't it? What he done, but that none of our batsmen could last that long to get that many runs. So maybe Joe Root. Possibly, but not many of the others. But yeah, mate. Anyway, I'm going to bounce, and it's been a great stream. I loved it. Coming up to 1 hour 50. I've done now. Another long one, but it's been great. I've enjoyed it. Hoping to get some more subs. I mean, actually, that one I done, that Leeds preview, I got about 90 odd views in the end there. So I think I ruffled a few feathers actually, Warren, as well, which might have been part of it. But you know, I had one or two people coming in, Leeds fans or whatever, saying about it. And saying, "Oh yeah, but I think you're out of luck. You're down there in relegation trouble, and you're going to all this and that." And I thought,
That
"Oh,
was not a Leeds fan, mate. That I know who that was, and it was
mm,
not a Leeds. That person is not a Leeds fan. I know who it was, and I told you who I thought it was.
mm, you're
I'm
probably
fucking
right, mate.
convinced it was him.
Wouldn't be surprised, but
He was just trying to. That is definitely that's his fingerprints all over it. He came in, made that comment because he was trying to wind you up. That's
mm,
he does that all the fucking time.
yeah, under a different name and that,
Yeah.
yeah, not good." But yeah, anyway, guys, follow me on Insta at Mr. B for Life 182 and subscribe to Mr. B Hyper Football Chat. And keep smashing those likes and subbing. Get me to that 200 because I'm just 4 away from 200 subs. Come on, guys. What's wrong with you? Get me to that extra 200. And, you know, I can do a special stream to celebrate my subs and Christmas at the same time. It's coming up to Christmas. So, you know, it'll be an early Christmas present for me, you know. It's rapidly coming towards Christmas now. Is it next week, I believe, is it? I think it's next week.
9 days it is.
Yeah. Fucking mad, isn't it? It's coming so quick now. And it'll go quick as well, is the problem.
Huh?
And we're into a new year before you know it, Warren.
No, it can't come soon enough, mate. As far as I'm concerned.
mm,
But each day that goes past is another day closer to fucking Arsenal getting rid of that fucking fraud, as far as I'm concerned. Because I
well,
think when he goes, he'll take fucking half of that fucking deluded, brain dead fan base with him.
the problem is, if you do win the Premier, it'd fucking be extended his contract, wouldn't it? If you did win it.
He's not going to win the Premier League, mate. That's not going to happen. It's not. It's fucking. I can guarantee you, he's not going to win it. I'm still not convinced that they're going to finish in the top 4.
No. Probably not.
Because,
Find a way to copy it up.
The problem is, like, his arrogance will fucking destroy it all for him.
Yeah.
They're picking up all these injuries, and it's because of his training. He's just fucking flogging them. He needs to just fucking. Well, I'm not going to give him any advice about what to do. Not that I fucking know what to do, but I'm not going to talk about it because I'm just delighting in seeing him fuck up because I hate the cunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want him out, I want the board out, and I want the owners out. Simple as that. They've got to go. The fucking lot of them. Because
do you think there's any chance like that, Warren? Do you think there's any chance?
No, I don't think it is because our fan base won't kick off. If they wanted to, they could get the whole lot of them out within 6 months. They started kicking off, boycotting the merch, like fucking attacking the. And I'm not talking about physically attacking them, but attacking online the club sponsors. They would fucking the whole thing would fucking collapse in on itself. But these fans haven't got a fucking clue. And they're fucking deluded and they just listen to a few fucking muppets who claim to be Arsenal fans, are sitting on YouTube channels, calling out the manager or backing the manager, and they're only doing it because so they can for the benefit of their own channels. And that's all it is. They're not interested in the club. They're not real fans. And it pisses me off.
Yeah. Well, I know how you feel, buddy. I know. But unfortunately, it might carry on for you, I'm afraid.
No, I think it will because our fan base will not fucking do anything about it. They've got the ones who've got the power. Like I said, Steve, they could get him out within 6 months. The whole lot of them.
Obviously, a lot of them love him, don't they? They
They
think he's
really kicked
fucking
off.
up.
Within 6 months, the
Gone.
fucking lot of them would be gone.
Yeah, a lot of them seem to love him, though, innit? Fucking.
Yeah, I don't know why, because the manager never fucking wins anything. The board are fucking sleep at the wheel. The owners aren't fucking holding people to account. And because of that, the fans just think, well, it's just a good run. I heard some fucking dickhead on that 606 the other day going on about, oh, well, you know, we haven't won any trophies, but we're just enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
Enjoying the ride? Fuck it, is that the limit of your fucking ambition?
Yeah, I know, it's bad. I want to go.
Clowns, mate, honestly. The problem is 90% of them are like that fucking dickhead who goes on Talk Sports sometimes, that wannabe journalist guy. I can't remember what his name is, but I've fucking had numerous run-ins with him. Like, they're fucking middle-class fucking dickheads who know nothing about football, and they've just come into it because they've seen that it's like really popular, and they want to get themselves into the media, and they think it's an easy way for them to do it. A lot of them because they speak well, right?
Yeah.
And they don't swear and curse like me and you do, right? Well, I'm sorry, but you don't know fucking the first thing about sport. So why are you embarrassing yourself like that? It's fucking shambolic, mate.
Yeah. It is. It definitely is. But anyway, we're going to have to go and we're going to bounce until the next one, guys. We know I'll probably be the reaction to this one, and then also doing a buzz for about the World Cup fast, shambolic in the World Cup draw, and all that, and other things. But anyway, guys, for the time being, I'm out of here. I'm going to bounce. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Warren, for coming in once again, buddy.